Steph Curry has won the MVP award for the second straight year, and to even the casual fan, it's not hard to figure out why. He led his team to the greatest season an NBA team has ever had, breaking the Bulls' record for wins, and also changed the way the game is played forever. 10 years from now, when the league is populated with many guards who can nail threes off the dribble from 35 feet, we'll be able to point to Steph Curry as ground zero. A quick jog through the numbers adds more context to his historical season and why he might go down as the most dominating offensive player the league has ever seen. Per Tom Haberstroh of ESPN, we see that not only did he destroy teams from way downtown, hitting 52% of his shots from 28 feet or farther, he also led the league in field goal percentage on layups as well. Digging deeper into the synergy stats, we see that he blew away the league in pick and roll, both in points per possession and in adjusted field goal percentage, indicating how often he was able to knock down threes with the help of a ball screen. Another key stat in assessing point guards is when you factor in points and assists per possession, and of the 44 players who used at least 1,500 possessions, Curry ranked second behind only Chris Paul. Never before have we seen a lead guard put so much pressure on the defense from the second he steps into the front court, and its full effect was on display in Game 4 last night, and man, did they need every last bit of it. He started out looking for Clay on the pin down, but when that was swallowed up, it progresses into a ball screen. Ed Davis is woefully too far in the lane, McCollum gets hung up on the screen, and it's a wide open 14-footer to get him going. Curry didn't start out well from the three-point line, and you got the sense he just needed to fire some up to get comfortable taking them again. Curry didn't appear afraid to mix it up a little down low, tipping the ball out, and he also seemed to be moving fine on his injured right knee. The Warriors seemed intent on getting him going by any means necessary, running 2 ball screens for him, getting a switch, having a third screen, and a nice hop off the dribble from 17 when Ed Davis is caught too low again. You can see the pressure he puts on the defense when Crabbe has to be on him at half court, stretching their defense from the moment of attack. On the drag screen, again, Ed Davis is caught too low, then can't keep up with him anyway, allowing a creative dish to Ezeli for the monster dunk. This game was sloppy all night, resembling a pickup game for a lot of it, and when the ball squirts loose, Curry dashes down court at full speed, and I think Aminu would have been better off staying with Curry instead of letting his big man get faked out of his shoes for the little floater. Since he wasn't quite comfortable from the three-point line, Curry bypasses a possible shot to cross Aminu over, and he gets great extension off the left leg and gorgeous touch high off the glass to get it over Ed Davis. With the Warriors still reeling after their awful start, down by 13, watch the creativity Curry uses in splitting the double team. It seemed risky to go behind the back and expose the ball to the trailing defender, but it gets Plumlee completely out of position, and he's able to get another great finish plus the and one. This is upper level skill here. As the game tightened later in the third quarter, it also devolved into a bunch of crazier and crazier sequences. No one knew where the ball was going to bounce or what was going to happen. So when the ball was finally retrieved by Curry in the backcourt, I would have liked to have seen more effort by McCollum to sprint back in position, but it allows Curry another behind-the-back dribble, getting him into the lane, and while he doesn't elevate much, he still gets it in. The Warriors' main offensive action is to hit the low post and split at the elbow. Because Bogut is there, it's a flare screen for Curry. A nice fake to come around and slip back door gets him open, but it's covered up by Bogut's man Plumlee. But watch how Bogut turns this into a pin down for Draymond and an assist for Curry. The Warriors had clawed all the way back by the beginning of the fourth, and here's a great read when Curry sets the initial pin down, then on the reverse pass, brings Crabbe up to the three-point line before planting hard off his weaker knee to get backdoor for a layup that seemed easy, but was made very difficult by the Henderson contest. And with Golden State leading by 3, this is the moment when we finally saw Steph Curry, the 2-time reigning MVP, emerge. Having missed all of his threes till this point, Curry finally found enough space to get dancing in Aminu's face, and although this ended up a long 2, Curry let us all know what time it was. Before he could go full big head mode, he took advantage of his own gravity and horns to set Spates up with a nice little behind the back pass for an assist. And when Iguodala set a good screen on Plumlee, he wasn't in good position to help defend this pick and roll, causing him to fly right by on the Curry shot fake. While the ball squirted loose, Bogut was right there with the quick one-handed pass, and this was Curry's first three-point make. With the seal broken, it didn't take long for him to find another one. This time, the same screen on Aminu makes him take the long route, and he was way too far away at the point of the screen to do much to contest this. Locked in a death battle, down by 3, and they kinda sorta tried to screen the ball screener, but it wasn't effective, leaving the Warriors with Steph to create his magic. And what sorcery it was, with this sick lefty hook pass through Aminu's head for the Draymond dunk. And here's where the symbiosis between team play and individual brilliance unveiled itself. The Warriors run their version of the hammer play, Curry off an Iverson cut into a ball screen on the right, while Barnes sets the hammer screen for Clay on the left. Watch Damian Lillard. He was very smart to move down and take away the pass, but it simply forces Curry to the built-in next option, the spot up by Harrison Barnes. Watch how he throws this ball before Barnes even knows he's open. Right on the money, and Barnes has only to smoothly rise up and fire to tie this ridiculous game. Once in overtime, Curry just detonated all over the Blazers, and it wasn't even funny. On Horn's twist, he gets Plumlee on him and treats him dirty with the one-handed push off the glass. Horns twist again a little higher, and Curry doesn't mess around, playing give and go with Ezeli for a 3 when Aminu is going for fakes all over the place. It's hard to see, but when the shot takes an extra bounce on the rim, it gives Curry the advantage, and a crazy spinning one-footed push soft off the glass. Draymond Green deserves a game ball as well, since his stat line was really good, and he gets the steal, finds Curry, who finishes with an easy layup and the 2-point lead. And after a really tough shot by McCollum, the Warriors take their time coming down the court, and Draymond sets a simple drag screen. You won't believe it, but Aminu again is cold sleeping, allowing Curry a clean look at the 3-ball. And to finish the night off, up by 5, this time the screen on Aminu doesn't faze him. He's in great position on defense, and yet Curry hops into a hyper-quick release. The ball is off before Aminu's hand can get there, and this game, and most likely the series, is over. These games have been riveting and fun, and an incredible display of individual brilliance from not only Steph, but Draymond and Damian Lillard, with a pinch of CJ McCollum thrown in there. But in the end, there is too much talent on the Warriors side, and this is why they're favored to win this series on Wednesday, and the next series as well.